don't know if I have any reason to really bring this with me. Where'd I put my ship? That's the question is, should I bother going to my ship? At least for like a fuel recharge. I think Giant's Deep is going to be somewhere we'll go when we start a new cycle. Is it weird to call it a cycle? Probably like accurate enough, right? I don't know if I need this. You'd think I would be able to put it down on a table somewhere. Anywhere, really. Probe cannon. So it looks like we followed this thread well enough, at least. That ship the cannon? Try to get a little silly here. So whatever this is, I don't see like an entry point. I don't know why I would pull this up. Well, it's a Black Forge. I guess I should look at my notes on the Black Forge, right? Does this go up to anything in particular? Actually, you know what's cool? I really like that we can just land here. That's kind of actually a nice little feature that we have. I'm gonna put you down. I don't need you. This is... like the north, right? Is that attaching to something in particular? I think I need to look at the notes to remember what Black Hole Forge is for. We might need to, like, activate it to do something somewhere else. So this is, like, charging something that's up there, maybe? Oh, quantum moon. Gravity cannon. Quantum signal. So many things. I probably should, So I'm missing something here. Building Sun Station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several nomai suppose its construction argues that failures could result in the destruction of the solar system. What am I missing here? Where's Hang City? That's probably going to be where I get... Alright. Hang City's technically done. Black Forge Holo. There we go. Suspended below the Hanging City, I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the forge. The Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. A nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. The nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. So, like, it shows it like a question mark. Technically, there's nothing to find here. Should I go to Ash Twin now and just see if there's any way for me to actually walk along that without, like, jumping? Maybe that's what I'll do. Can we say, since I'm kind of in a, bit of a slump with this part. How great it was that I was right about which tower was the one for Brittle Hollow. Like, that was pretty impressive, right? That was pretty cool. Y'all were pretty proud of me on that one. Where's, where my planets be at? Oh! Brittle Hollow, what are you doing down there? Where may other planets be at? Am I, like, circling just... like, right where they... There they are. I must have been circling the stupidest way ever. Engage. Autoflight. I have to be missing something with the Black Forge. Even if it looks like it's saying it's nothing, I feel like there has to be something related to it. But it... Again, I might have to look at other notes. I don't remember exactly what the Black Forge is supposed to be doing, besides powering stuff up. Yeah. Fucking good enough, right? Don't worry about it, dog. It's all good. Well, you mean nothing's working anymore? What a landing. The camera? Electric systems. I think it's all good now. Easy peasy. No problems whatsoever. Okay, I think that would be to the heath. Was it Sun Station? Yeah, I think this was the sun one. That's the swirly whirlpool. Oh god, I almost punctured myself. That would have been embarrassing. Now we play the waiting game. I don't even know what that was that we floated by. The waiting game. You think it would be quicker for the planet to rotate? This probably also isn't going to do much for us. I'm kind of doubtful that we'll get what we need from this. In the long run, I feel like we don't really have much more time with the sun, though. We'll get a quick look at how the sun's doing right now, actually. I don't think it's doing great. Alright, this is a gravity field. That's what I kind of wasn't seeing before. Okay. I don't really want to go to surface, honestly. I mean, this does have Black Hole Forge North. A bit of a problem with this. I don't think I should have came this way. I should have tried going around the other direction. Like, why does that have to be closed off like that? Oh, it did. Okay, it landed me good. Fine. This actually seems to be working, so I'm hoping this actually does get me something. This will actually get us inside. Boarding area while the blackboard is operational. I'd be real upset if I miss my chance to actually do anything. What up, dude? That ship log update kind of spooked me. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole core will go there. My gratitude, in that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin. Just make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are, what? The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designed in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveals each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. So, I mean, I could probably grab the ones that I would need from that, right? Because at the lab was a bunch of different ones. So if I need to replace certain things, I can do that. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbital around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. Okay. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, providing the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine the window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We'll need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. What is this doing? I don't know what this is in relation to. It's some kind of point tower. Going to, like, the center. I guess, is this just an example of the angle, like, the center of the central by 5 degrees? Oh, the sun. I need to... I think that's all that fucking is. I feel like there actually was not much here. I need to bring this somewhere so I can see what's up. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Springs. I'm intrigued to love everyone here working on the Ash Twin project. Is excited to see it. Pi is beside himself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and her design works. It's beautifully clever. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then it's finished enough. I think when the sun is getting ready to fuck up, I think slowdown does not happen. Where am I? Oh, I'm looking at this. This is still... I think this is supposed to be the inside of... I think I hear the sun going. So I don't think I really got too much out of this, actually. I think we did get notes. Obviously, notes are important. Well, at least I got that done before we died. So I think our best bet still is to go to Giant's Deep now. But I'm glad we were able to figure that out. I'm sure there's a lot more on Brittle Hollow, but we got what I was looking for out of it. And you also have to teleport through the Ash teleports to other places as well. We'll also get ready to go to, like, Dark Bramble after we're done with Giant's Deep. Realistically, it's probably not DLC. Like, in an ideal situation, I like the concept of many little hints to a expansion location being peppered around the galaxy. But, like, that's a lot of work, and also that's something that would be, like, really annoying for people who've already played the game. To be like, oh, well, now I have to go back and see if there's locations I didn't see before. It's that crater. I don't know the best place to go for Giant's Deep. I know it's a planet, and that's not the planet. There's Bramble. I really want to go to Giant's Deep specifically, because basically, and that's kind of the weird part with the Bramble. I don't really know what our I guess, like, what reason we would have to go. There it is. I don't really know what reason we would have to go to the Bramble beyond knowing about the other escape pod being there. A lot of other stuff is pointing us in the direction of Giant's Deep. I mean, frankly, initially when we were going through all the tutorial stuff, we were kind of being pushed to go here first, to be honest. Firing retro rockets. Look at that. What is that thing? I got distracted by... Oh, that looks like a, Oh, it's... I'm confused. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Did that fall in here? Was that what I was looking at right now? Guess we're gonna look at that. It looked like it was a chunk of Bramble, which again... Maybe pushing us some... What is... Something in the ice as well. Okay, and at some point I'm gonna have to look for... a, oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to look for a, triangle. Triangle? Why did I say triangle? I'm going to have to look for... This camera confuses me sometimes. I don't even know what That's me. That way looks safer. I meant... I really don't know why I said triangle, but what I meant to say was the counterclockwise tornado. We should be safe because there's no more junk on the ground. We'll just kind of, I guess, go that way instead. Ooh, okay. That was not as much boost as I was hoping for. I goofed a little. Can I get back up, or am I trapped in the ocean? I might have goofed up. Alright, that looks like a place I can get back up. Okay. We're good. Also, like, the gravity said 0 for a minute. Oh, I guess it... It's, weird. It's pretty, pretty heavy around here. So I kind of wasn't prepared for it. Seems like I was inside of ghost matter there for a minute. I think it's just that one spot, or at the very least I found my way around it. What is... like a jellyfish, it looks like. Can I, Oh. Trip 4, entry number whatever, crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Ah, yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. I know that guy. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Hey, we're doing that one last. Appropriate. Is there anything else here? I guess I should probably roast a mellow. Ooh. Yeah, I'll eat it. What just happened? Am I in space? Did I get knocked the fuck out into space? Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, and there's, I think, the planet core that we need to figure out. I think a tornado blew through. I think that might have been what happened. A bit of a problem. I think this tornado specifically, which I might actually get swept up in again, really screwed me up. little bit of a dangerous area. Oh, I see where we are. Can I sink a little bit? There we go. Can cut through a smidge bit, I think. I'm confused. I know my ship's over there. I need to figure out how to get back over there. Hopefully before another tornado comes through. I just don't know, like, where the best angle is. I'm also not sure. I feel like my ship is somewhere else from where I landed it. Yeah, it kind of took a tumble. I don't know the best way to get to you, buddy. You were over here before. With the way, also saw fire over there. Do we have a buddy? We do. I don't know if I can get over there. We can maybe be okay. I need you, ship. We don't really have, like, great... barely any hops. Oh, don't fall into... Okay. Maybe I should just accept that my ship's gone. Can we potentially make our way... Where did Buddy go? Wasn't he, like, way closer? Did he get thrown somewhere? I guess the best option probably... I don't think that's me. That's, like, way too far away. I'm gonna try to get over there. Ooh, that might be floating a little too much. Wait, no, we're good. I need things. What is this? Landing pad? I guess this might be to, like, keep your ship sucked onto an island and not have it do what my ship did. This looks like a little bit of a fancy zone. Boost! Boost! Oh, cracked and broken. Statue workshop, okay. Maybe we'll learn if there's anything special about these statues. If I, notice a tornado coming towards us, I really need to, like, latch onto one of these gravity stones. Hey, oxygen. I could use some fuel, though. What is this? It's covered in junk. Gonna have to keep that. Oh, there's one. Tornado. Whole bottom part. We're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. Well, we'll learn about these statues then. Lammy, but what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? I really want to see the test too, Lammy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Floxel let us see a later test. Floxel? I hardly know her. Flox specifically told us not to do that. Well, Flox can go Flox himself. I don't think there's much reason for me to launch pad down there. Unless if I'm able to find, like, a hint in that location. I don't think the launch camera will do anything for me. think there's a oh shit. Oh, in space, so we're okay, right? This is probably the best way to get to the lower level if I wasn't so confused, and I'm probably gonna like break my fucking legs right now. Oh, we're good. Oh, that being in the air, I would say might be our chance to get down low without like down under that area. I guess we could probably just swim if I knew like an entrance. Maybe that would be a good way to use the camera modes. That looks like just normal beach. I mean, hopefully I just won't need too much fuel. I think if I had my ship, it would be nice to be able to fly around a little bit. Can my ship work underwater? That would be a good thing to figure out. That's a door. I mean, yeah, I think if we go under, we could probably find a way in. Well, I'm here right now. Just try to... Okay. Let's try walking this way again. It's a very pretty stormy zone. Oh, also, this looked like this was a teleport location, right? Probably of little importance right now. I don't know if this would work with the one from Ash. This at least means it was worth it to come here. Welcome to Giant Steep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the islands. Great. Good to know. I don't think there's anything else here. So I think I'm going to jump in the water and see if I can find a way in from that. Where are we standing? Oh, we're standing above where we started from, so I want to go from that way. Oh, look, my ship. So does the Bramble also have jellyfish? We've only really heard about the anglers, but... Ooh, boom. Ooh, there's jellyfish right here. There we go. I think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, because that's the entrance. Good, good. And we have a way in. Or like a easy stepping stone to get in. Get that open, just in case if it is useful. I don't know how much we're going to get jostled if another tornado comes through. Oh, look, it's a statue. So, they mentioned it was a memory statue. I'm assuming that just means that it's how we're able to remember where we were. Interesting. So we saw these inside of the Ash planet, I think. Looking, I don't quite know what I'm gaining from that. Phlox, Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is the closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project, right? This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Namoy's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Okay, so we got paired with the statue that was at the Heath. I guess... Is that me? I think that's the mask. That might be the statue looking at the person who then gets stored and it cycles through. Basically is the idea, right? So that's why I'm able to remember the time loop. I think it's unrelated to time looping. I think the time loop is just happening and we thankfully have this memory thing. I wonder if the lit up areas when we look inside Ash Twin indicates the amount of people that are like tied to a thing. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Yeah, because they look like eyes. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statue will also activate in the event of equipment failure. I would assume equipment failure is what caused the statue to activate in the museum, because otherwise it probably would have activated sooner, right? They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Again, because it would be a time loop, and if you don't know anything about it being a time loop, then you're stuck. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't it? And then this is going to probably show us Ash Twin again. So, like, I think 1, 2, 3 people are connected. I think. I'm getting floaty here. Are we in a tornado right now? Oh, this is like a safety mechanism. That makes sense. I shouldn't have tried going right now. There is... I don't think I can reach up there unless if I'm in space or that small amount of time when there was water. How long does it take for the tornado to tornades? So I would very much like to go there. I also barely have fuel, so I don't know if I will be able to. It's regrettable. We're gonna have to just kind of sit this one for a bit. I'm gonna hold on to this as well. I don't know if there's much reason to hold on to this. Mike, I'm curious as to if we put this on like a different... I don't know what this means. Like, it's like a correspondence, I guess. I think. Like, this obviously, it teleports us to another spot on Ash Twin. This is us. We teleport to Ash Twin to see it. But then, like, I don't know what this means. Like, is it telecommunication? I guess, right? Compared to the other thing just being notes. Hopefully we can do this, because I think we will, If I'm able to read that, we should probably have everything from this location. How long does it take for a tornado to come in? I mean, we could easily come here pretty quickly, I think, to do this again, but it would be nice to not have to. Don't know if that music is the sun. 3 minutes is fine. We have plenty of time. Please, another tornado come in. This planet's pretty wacky. I love, oh yeah, that's definitely the sun now. It really doesn't look like there's any way for me to just get there naturally with our jump. I love all of the weird mechanics of every planet. It is really neat. Makes every planet iconic. God, I don't know if we have time. I also still don't know if we even did everything on that weird bramble chunk. Or if that bramble chunk that I saw was... Well, okay, I saw it. It might have been shot up by a tornado before. Initially, I thought it was just a chunk that was flying towards Giant's Deep that entered its orbit. I'm gonna say we might not have much luck with this. It's a shame I was in that when the tornado came through, or else I think I would have had enough time to react. Well, that sounds like the sun. That looks like the sun. What happens? I'm in here. Am I safe? Controller's vibrating. I'm gonna say no, not safe. I had kind of a weird idea, but I don't think it's gonna work, which is why I kind of didn't want to bother trying it. On the sun station was one of those visual teleporters, let's call it that. It's not a real teleportation. I was wondering if we used that, and if like the one on the sun station, like if it was destroyed while we were teleported somewhere else, if that would indicate or like kind of force us into Ash Twin. But I think our body is still at that location, especially because of the fact that the Giant's Deep tornado ended up affecting us while we were in there.